say raisins, please?
Please.
Like sweet glory.
Can you say backpack?
Dadu?
Dadu.
Well, obviously
She
could
says
say
dadu,
I
not
know,
dada.
she doesn't.
What's your favorite food, Annabelle? Do you like chicken or cheese?
Cheese.
What does
Oh.
a lion say?
Annabelle, can you go?
Yeah.
Rawr.
Ba.
What does a cat say?
Dum.
Meow, meow.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they lick things.
yes. Can you count for me? Go 1,
Here.
3.
She loves the number 2 and only the number 2.
Annabelle, can you say the number 1?
2.
See? 2.
1.
Three.
Oh.
Three.
What does an elephant say? What does an ant do? They move around.
Oh, what?
I don't know, she like wiggles around like
Annabelle,
an
can you
ant.
play peekaboo?
Peekaboo.
Hey.
She's very gentle with other babies.
She is. She likes
She
to
like pets all the babies at
She
nursery.
likes to hold boys' hands.
Oh yeah, we went to the children's museum. Did you hold a boy's hand? You held a little boy's hand. Did you try and give him a kiss? Yeah, she did. Doug was like, we are leaving. I was like, okay. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, or my channel, even though they're in every video. Annabelle, eat your raisin. Today we're doing Annabelle's 18-month baby toddler update. Baby.
Can Daddy have a raisin?
In today's video, we're gonna talk all about Annabelle. We're gonna talk about her new sleeping arrangement, which I kind of touched on the last few vlogs,
It's also in progress.
but it's in progress, but we've made like crazy good strides. So we're gonna share that with you guys as far as like transitioning her to her own bed in her own room. We're also gonna talk about the food she eats, the words she says, her daily like routine and her schedule, and all the ways she's changed since her 12-month update. I will link below her 12-month baby update if you guys want to check it out. She's changed so much since she's turned 18 months old.
One of the craziest things that I think blows me away is the fact that she understands so many things and can take action with those things. So like for instance, when we're putting laundry away, we'll say, here, go put this on your bed, and she takes the clothes and
She
walks over to
helps
her
us
bed
now.
and puts it on the bed.
She's become very helpful,
Hi, you little
which
helpful
makes
baby.
me think she'll be very helpful with her sister.
I hope so.
We're very jealous.
Annabelle, can Daddy have a raisin?
Another huge thing that happened recently is that we can like barter with her, which isn't always good. Like I know that's not like the best parenting tip. It's not really a tip, but we can be like, if you do this, you get this, which I
Yeah.
know is not good. We use it very sparingly.
I know. Well, when
Sometimes
sometimes
it's
she'll
necessary.
throw a fit in the car and I'll be like, Annabelle, sit down and I'll get you some raisins, and she automatically
Yeah,
sits down.
like she understands. I wanted to talk about some cute things she does just so I have them for my own personal self. She waves hi and bye at strangers. It's so
She waves
cute.
at cars driving by.
Like literally anybody, a dog. Do you love dogs? Dogs are her favorite animal of life.
Yep.
And oh look, she said yes. You love dogs? Do you want us to get you a doggy one day? Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want a dog or a cat?
Two.
Oh,
She's a
there
dog
you
person.
Yeah.
Someone messaged me on Instagram and was like, you should get her a dog and a sister. And I was like, that sounds like chaos.
Go. It does.
Annabelle has 2.5 molars.
She does. Yeah.
So we are gonna be happy when that is over. Do you like to brush your teeth?
Well, that's a lie.
That's a bold-faced lie. She just likes boo-boo. She just likes to eat the toothbrush, and
the
it's been a
toothpaste.
mission.
Yeah.
It's been a mission. Do you like Japanese eggs?
Oh, tamagoyaki.
She loves Japanese food of all kinds, sushi, even imitation crab. And she likes, do you like rice? Oh, she did the crab. She loves teriyaki chicken,
Yeah.
but she loves seafood.
She does.
She
really
could
does.
eat like, one time she ate 12 shrimp and we were like, oh my God, my dad just kept feeding her. Do you like to sleep with Mama and Dadu? Do you like to snuggle up in their bed? But does Dadu put you to sleep at night? Yeah, he does. She still breastfeeds, see, that's what he does. You cannot have a milk.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Okay, so Annabelle had to take a nap. As you guys could tell from the last clip, she's getting kind of fussy. This video is literally an all-day event. Because when you film a video with an 18-month-old, or do anything, literally takes forever. So anyways, we wanted to tell you guys about this new brand that we have been obsessed with called Raised Real, and they're actually sponsoring this video. I will leave a link to them below. So it's basically a meal delivery site for babies and toddlers and even adults, because we eat this kind of stuff. So this is what they look like. So the reason we like these over like just regular frozen baby food or toddler food is because they're much more interesting. They're nutritionally balanced and organically sourced.
Flash frozen meals come with different things in them. So this one has like butternut squash, banana, white quinoa, cardamom, and coconut butter.
Yeah, so whenever we used to shop for Annabelle, we'd get her like frozen broccoli in a bag from like the grocery store. For a lot of like her first year especially, she just did not like certain foods, and I think it's because the way
avocado. She hated avocado.
Yeah, she still is kind of like about it to be honest, but I think it's because it's bland. Like, I don't know. At least for our child, we underestimated like her taste buds, and we just thought that she would just like bland food, but she does not. She likes to eat what we eat. She actually prefers our meals over hers because they obviously taste better and we use spices and stuff. So Raised Real actually basically curates like superfood combinations like sweet potato, mango, coconut milk. I don't even know what this is. Lucuma powder, which I'm guessing is like a superfood powder, and chia seeds, but they're all super healthy and they're so easy. Literally just cut open the bag, you put it in your steamer, and then if you have a smaller child like a baby, you can puree it, or you can just serve them like this. And there's a bunch of different ways that you can use these little fun packets. We like to use these for dinners, like as sides for the whole family, and they taste so much better than just straight peas or like broccoli. It just gets boring after a while. So we all eat these as sides, but we also like to put them for Annabelle like on top of her oatmeal in the morning or on top of toast or something like that. So there's a lot of different ways you can use them. So Raised Real has helped make mealtime so much more simpler for us, and our baby, or toddler in this case, actually eats her vegetables now. I have a $25 off code. It's Hayley25, so I will leave a link to that below if you guys want to check it out. So now we wanted to go over Annabelle's stats, and Doug and I are not the best at remembering this kind of stuff, but I do remember her weight. I'm pretty sure, I'll put on the screen if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 26.5 pounds.
This is where she's gonna put the box where she's
no. So that is like actually smaller than I thought.
Yeah, we thought she was gonna lose a bunch of weight, or we thought she was like heavy because she feels heavy.
Well, she is to us.
But she like lengthens out and
we
loses
also
weight.
Yeah, when you start, or when they really start walking, that's when they like lose weight, or I guess like steady out their weight. And her head size is average. The doctor commented again, like we always get the same comment from all of our pediatricians.
They're like, oh, she's a perfectly proportionate baby.
Well, no, they also say that her head is perfectly round.
Oh yeah.
And for a while I was like, oh, it's because she's C-section, like, but then her head is just round. Like, I'll insert a picture of how round her head is.
It's like a ball.
Yeah, it really is. So I get a lot of questions about when Annabelle started walking, and since I didn't do like an update, I think she started walking around 14 months. Which at the time felt like she was the oldest child to walk
I was like,
on the earth.
Walk.
And she crawled at 10 months. And I was like, why isn't she crawling? And then she finally crawled for food, aka a banana.
Yeah.
Or Cheerios and a banana.
That thing.
So that is just like funny. I just think she's not as interested in doing that kind of stuff.
And now today she's like running around.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. So if you have a child, I mean, it does matter like if something is up, but in this case it wasn't. She was just not ready. But I don't know, it just doesn't matter. And like with my second child, I'm not gonna be as like worried about her crawling or anything like that. And I remember she used to drag one of her legs, and I would get so many comments from people telling me that something was wrong with her.
Something's wrong, she won't be able to walk.
Yeah, that's like disturbing, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of kids I realized drag their leg, like a lot of babies, like they probably just don't have a lot of strength in one of their legs. And yeah, sometimes it can be cause for concern, but there are people getting so dramatic, like up in my YouTube comment section for probably like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, for months.
And I asked the doctor, and she was like, like she'll grow out of it. And I do know that there is some times where you have to bring your baby in for physical therapy. Like, I'm not against doctors, but the certain comments I was getting were just ridiculous. Yeah. So I don't know.
She was within the threshold of like, you don't need to be freaking out yet.
Yeah. So we're gonna go over Annabelle's daily schedule because I find that interesting. And
does she have a schedule?
She does.
I'm just kidding.
She's all over the place. People love to tell us that too, but she actually has a really strict schedule, and it's mainly because she like did it herself.
And we're like discovering it.
Yeah.
Just now.
Yeah. So she wakes up at 7 or 8, and she
so much for being strict.
Oh, I know. Sometimes it's 6, but honestly, it's like pretty much like 7.
Once she's awake, it's a strict schedule.
Yeah. And then she has her first nap like 5 hours, or no, more like 5.5 hours after like when she wakes up. So usually it's like from 12 to 2, and she was sleeping 3 hours and wasn't going to bed till like 10. like last month. So we were like, doctor, you know, we asked our pediatrician, this baby won't go to bed, like what the heck? And she was like, well, the baby loves to sleep, like you should probably cut her nap at 2 hours.
Yep.
So we did, and it made the world of a difference. So now for the bedtime part, which is all the co-sleeping moms, breastfeeding to sleep moms. You guys want to know this, and I want to tell you, like I want to tell you every single thing to give you hope. What? It's so much better than we thought.
It is. It's a lot better than we thought.
Don't make them scared. They
No,
think they're gonna breastfeed
it's not
to
scary
sleep.
at all. You guys just have to tell your husbands that they have to be the ones to put the baby to sleep.
Yeah, because there's no other way that we can find. I would love to, well, I wouldn't love to, but I would gladly like just do it all myself, because I'm just an attachment mom like that. But anyways, so let's walk them through it, because we kind of like barely touched on it in the vlogs.
Yeah.
So we're on night 7 of doing like her in her own bed and Doug putting her to sleep as of last night. So like I would say for the first 5 nights, it took you an hour,
like an hour or an hour
to an hour
half.
and a half to put her to sleep. What would you do in there?
We would talk.
I had to like
We would
zone out.
I would sing to her. I would read books. We would
Sing.
lay down. Then we'd get back up and sing, and I'd carry her around and bop her and try to shush her to sleep, and then I'd put her back down, and then she'd cry.
But we read a lot of articles and did our research about it, and we knew that like it was gonna be a long process. Like I thought it was gonna take 2 months. No, we're on like night 7, and it's just so much easier than we thought. Like don't psych yourselves out like I did. I was like, we better start now for the babies here, because it's gonna take forever, and it might take a long time for your child, but anyways.
It's just, you have to find a sweet spot of like,
sleeping.
their from their last nap to when they sleep.
Yeah.
There's like a number, a magic hour number that fits for them.
Well, we found
and don't listen to like what other people say. Other people
No.
are like, oh, it's like 5 to 5.5 hours. Or
No,
these websites.
this is
these
wrong.
websites are
Tell them.
Yeah, these websites are like, here's the schedule that your baby should follow.
Because the schedule that we were looking at online said she had to go to bed at like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
But she was like wide awake.
So we tried to put her down at 7,
and it was like
she's so
driving
confused.
us nuts.
Yeah.
We were like, this baby does not want to go to bed at 7 or 8.
Yeah, so we just follow her cues. We were trying to put her to sleep too early.
Yeah, like
so we just let her like ride it out.
Which sounds bad, and she's not overtired, let me tell you. Like she's not rubbing her eyes, crying, like she's super happy.
Yeah.
And last night it took you 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And the night before it took you 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's because we found like the magical time. So she wakes up at 2 p.m. and Doug starts to put her down at 8.
Yep.
Which some babies may not like that, but like it is so perfect for her.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't cry, right?
She doesn't cry.
Last night I was sitting there in the next room being like, I don't hear anything for the first time in like 5 days.
It was pretty sketchy.
Yeah, and I was like, is she asleep? So like I'll text Doug and he'll be like,
hey,
turn our fan on, it's too hot. So I reach my arm in there. But yeah, so it's not as daunting as you think.
No.
We still bring her into the bed with us.
Yeah.
And I know we don't really have to. And the only real reason that I feel like we still like have the urge to bring her into bed with us isn't necessarily that like we love sleeping with her. I mean, we do.
It's a comfort
She's just
thing for
asleep.
Hayley.
It's a comfort thing. What do you mean? No.
You can't sleep unless she's laying
Well,
there,
the reason
kicking you in the face.
She doesn't even kick me. Like, I don't even feel anything. But the reason I realized, like, last night that I don't feel comfortable with her in her bed is because right now we just have a mattress on the floor. And it's just, like, a full mattress. Like, we just took the mattress off, like, the big bed that we had in there and put it on the floor. And this is going to sound dumb because it's literally a mattress on the floor. But I'm just so afraid she's going to roll off the mattress.
It's like this.
No, it's not. It's like this big. I will show you guys. But it is a mattress on the floor, and it's not like a Montessori made mattress like for the floor. It's like an actual mattress. So we put like a pillow.
She's gonna drop like 6 inches.
And just, I don't even know.
Scream. Yeah.
It's like my worst fear. So I think that I do need to get her a toddler bed with a rail, and like then I know that she's not going anywhere. And I think she's too old for a crib, because first off, Doug can't lay like, I don't know, he can't even like sit by the crib. I mean, you could, but I just think it's, what's the point? Leave me suggestions below. I have never even looked into toddler beds, so I don't know like what's a good brand.
Yeah, and we're also, well, what I want to do is I want to take her baby gate and put it in her doorway.
Yeah, in
so
her
that way
doorway.
we can leave the door open for her, and I can like
hear her. I mean, we have a monitor, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I just feel weird shutting her in a room by herself.
Yeah, we're just not used to it. You freak out at the slightest movement, as shown in the vlogs. But whatever. I mean, I'm glad we're on the same page.
She's like,
dude, one time she opened her eyes and I was like, look! And then I was like, I don't see anything. He's like, I swear her eyes were open.
They were open.
The 18th month sleep regression is so real. It was a doozy.
Dude,
for like
so
2 or 3 weeks.
real.
She was going to bed at like odd hours. She would like wake up in the middle of the night, and she never did that before, but it passed.
Dude, not only did she wake up in the middle of the night,
Oh yeah.
but it was like waking up on all fours, like hitting us,
Oh,
asking for
irritable.
mama, so irritable, didn't want to be put down. I'd pick her up and I'd hold her, and I'd hold her for 40 minutes, and then I'd go to set her down, and she would like grip onto me and start crying. Like she was awake the whole time. It's weird.
Yeah,
it
was so crazy. It was like she was a different child.
They said that was like one of the biggest ones though.
Yeah, the biggest ones. But apparently there's another one at 2. Never ends. So the one thing that I could say that we've learned throughout the past 6 months particularly is that children do things on their own time.
Yeah, their own. They're all different people.
Like, we've learned that so hardcore after she turned a year, because especially throughout the whole first year, you're like, oh, solids, 4 or 6 months. You start your baby on solids at 4 months, oh my God. Or, oh, like you gave cow's milk at this time, oh my gosh. But it's like, who cares? If the baby is alive and thriving, like it literally doesn't matter, like half that stuff. I think everyone turns out normal functioning adults.
No.
So we've learned that, especially with our second one, I'm not gonna be as like, well, who knows? The other thing we found is that it's become a lot easier. Like it's harder because you have to occupy her.
Like
I
have to think more.
Yeah. Like you have to be on your toes 24/7 pretty much.
It's crazy how like self-sustainable she is.
Yeah. Like she can tell us when she's hungry. She can tell us
when she
like,
wants water.
Yeah, or what she wants. So that is pretty much it for today's video. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.